Hi everybody, it is Kendra and my channel, and I have what's for dinner today. It is 3:25 in the afternoon. I need to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and put together a tuna casserole. And it's so simple and it's well received here, and I'm using up things that I had and needed to use up. So, specifically, let's just go with what I'm doing right now. How about that? I've got a little bit of water here boiling, and I've got a bowl ready that I'm going to mix the ingredients in, and I'll need a strainer to strain this pasta. I looked in my pantry and found this pasta in an orphan bag, and this is what I'm using. You can use any pasta you want, in my opinion. I usually use macaroni noodles, but like I said, I have a large amount of macaroni noodles, and this is not getting any younger laying in the pantry. So I'm going to put these in some water with some salt, and that'll go. While that's going, I'm going to take some cream of celery. You can use cream of anything. You can use cream of nothing. You could use sour cream. I'm going to take cream of celery, and I'm going to put some half and half in it. I'm going to whip it up good. I'm going to add flaked up tuna, just 1 6-ounce can of the Chunk Light in water, which I drained. And I'm going to add flavors like this Creole seasoning. And then I'm going to add in, this is a ramekin, so I'm guessing it's about a cup. This is my favorite part of tuna casserole, is the snappy peas. And I'm going to do up a half of an onion just that I had. Okay, so I'll add extra salt probably. I'm considering putting breadcrumbs with some butter on top, but I have a bag of potato chips that nobody is finishing over here that I could crunch up on top. And I've never done that before, but it sounds like it would be, crunchy good. So I think I'm going to try that. If you're liking what you see, I hope you'll press that subscribe button or like button or make a comment. Do you make tuna casserole? Is it anything like this? I think it's like spaghetti. It is what you want it to be. You know what? I need to turn another light on so you guys can see. All right, I have my cream of celery and half a cup of half and half, and I'm going to take a whisk and get these mixed together really well. And then into that, I'm going to add the chopped onion that I have and the tuna fish and some seasonings. If you don't have any cream of anything, I bet you could just use half and half and butter or sour cream or any kind of a fat like that. I just put in are these rotini? I think that's what they're called, rotini. I should have added more water, but I didn't. So I'm just going to turn it down on low and let it kind of, like it's not on low. It is on low, but I'm just going to cover it and let it set. And when it starts to come up to a good boil, then I'll turn it off and let it set, and it'll get a pre-cook, and it'll cook the rest of the way in the casserole. Today is a mental health day for me. I'm still in my pajamas. It was a long night. I did sleep for 3 hours between 5 and 8, I think it was. I don't know. Something like that. So anyway, back to this. How about some focus? I got some peas in there now. These are the frozen peas. They're more snappy. Don't use canned peas. They'll just turn to more mush than they already are coming out of a can. Okay, to the peas, I've added that half an onion that I chopped up, not diced, but because nobody here's offended by onion in their food. They're all adults, and they actually like onions. So if it's a little bit bigger than diced, it's way okay. I've also got my chunked up tuna now. I'm going to add that next. All right, I've got the tuna in with peas and the onion and the half and half and the cream of celery. I'm going to mix that all in together, and I'm going to put a little bit of this seasoning in here at this point. Let's call that a teaspoon and a half, shall we? I have this small It's not that small, but it's not that big either. It's kind of deep. But anyway, this is what I'm using, as long as it all fits in there. I may have used too many pasta noodles. We shall see. Pasta noodles. Why can I not stop doing that? I sound like I'm 4. I put some of the dry parsley flakes, you know, from like the spice, well, like from this jar right here. I put some dry parsley flakes in this because I had put parsley flakes in the breadcrumbs, but now I've decided no breadcrumbs. I'm going to go ahead and use those tater chips and see how they like that. They may think it's the best. I don't know. And I'm going to put I promise I won't put poodles in this. Mercy. I own poodles. That's why it came out of my mouth. I am going to put the noodles in this. All right, I took the noodles off, drained them. I had planned to save back some of that pasta water, and I forgot, so down the drain it went. I can use it to loosen anything, and it just helps sometimes, as you probably already know. So this has been drained, and then I rinsed it with cold water, so it doesn't heat everything up already. It'll bake when it cooks. I don't think that this is going to be too much pasta. I think it's going to be just the magic amount. We'll see how dry it looks, though. I decided it could be a little bit looser. I wish I had saved that pasta water. In its place, I'm going to go ahead and use some whole milk. About that much. That's an 8-ounce jelly jar. Mix it in, put it in the pan. I think that this is much better. It's not soupy, but it's not stiff either. And that moisture will cook out. The pasta in this was al dente, so it does need to absorb a little bit. All right, I have it in the pan, and now I'm going to take this little bit of Ruffles, and I'm going to put them along top, and if I don't have enough, I'll put some more on it, because I have more than I thought I did. That's a half a bag. Those were supposed to be for the Super Bowl, but they're not going to last till then, right? I mean, even if they, what does it say here for dates? It says January, I can't read it. No, 26th of March? Well, all right, it would have lasted. Now we know. Oh, I didn't show you the potato chips. Hold on. Potato chips are on top, and I didn't get any more. I used what I had in that ramekin. I crunched them up small first. Okay, so I put a lid on here so that it doesn't dry out. Everything is cooked. I just want it to become one, to meld together. And my oven, I think I said already, is set to 350, and I'll put a timer on for 20 minutes and see if it looks like it's needing more or less what it needs. I don't want those potato chips on the top to, you know, get black or brown even. She's in. One of y'all come on over here and clean my oven, all right? It's done. It's still smoking, bubbling, hot, hot, hot. You can see the peas and the green onions. You know what I think now I wish that I had done instead of a white onion? Well, maybe a white onion and some chopped green onion too for color. Anyway, it looks good to me. Let me make this a little bit further for you. So there's that, and then I always think that tuna casserole goes well with peaches. That's a whole can, that's not all for me. Nobody else is home yet, but it is. Did I already say it's 5:14 p.m.? So they'll be rolling in one at a time, slowly. In fact, one of them's got class after work tonight, so he'll be probably 7:30 or 8 when he gets home. But fortunately, tuna casserole is the ultimate, not just budget-friendly, family-friendly, fast, easy, economic, you know, but it warms over so well. So I'll leave it out with a lid, and he can warm it when he's ready to come and eat. I will show you a plate. That'll be maybe my thumbnail. And I hope that if you liked what you saw, you consider subscribing. I love to have you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Look at that. I'm sorry, I already said bye. And it's real crispy on the bottom. Let me show you if I can. Look at that, the crisp on the bottom. Yum, my favorite part. And I'll put some peaches on my plate. There we go, a plate full. And I'm having some Milo's Zero Sugar, Zero, whatever it's called, with ice. It's about melted in there. I was so tired I had to have some caffeine. I know I shouldn't do it, but I had to. I will let you go, I promise this time. Bye-bye, everybody.